Welcome to Trade Pro. I'm stepping the channel's content up a notch and taking one of the simple strategies that I've shown on the channel already, then trading it on the FTMO challenge and showing you guys each trade along the way so you can follow along and see the process of trying to pass a prop firm evaluation. Now, the thing I like about FTMO is that they have the free trial. So anyone can do it and practice before you actually try and pass an actual prop firm evaluation. So I think this will be awesome for people who are interested in prop firms to try it and kind of get some experience before you actually go ahead and do the real thing. And for anyone who doesn't even want to trade for a prop firm, this is also a good way to practice for your own trading skills. Okay, so without any risk, you can really hone in your skills and actually have goals and risk management parameters. So this is good for pretty much anyone. Now, I will say FTMO is not a good prop firm that you should be trading for, and I'll explain why. So their goals are very unrealistic. The expectations that they put on their traders are very high. 10% per month is very, very unrealistic to do every single month. Yes, some months you're going to hit 20%, 30%, but some months you're going to have a tiny negligible gain. So it's just not a sustainable way to do things. So I don't recommend doing FTMO, but there's lots of other prop firms with much more realistic expectations, not even close to 10% per month. And a lot of them don't even have specific targets like that. So definitely recommend checking out another prop firm if you actually want to do the real thing. But FTMO, if you want to do the free trial. Okay, so in a sec, I'll go into what strategy I'm going to be using to do this FTMO challenge and show you guys the trades along the way. But I thought this would be a fun thing for the channel and kind of step things up a notch from my normal just strategy videos. The thing that kind of sparked me to do this was there was a comment and they were saying, you know, how come anyone can't just take these strategies and trade them for a prop firm and pass the evaluation easily and make a bunch of money? And there were a few reasons. First, I already explained, there's unrealistic expectations for some prop firms, and so don't choose one of those. Second, and the main one, is people have emotions. People's trading psychology isn't developed. People are bad traders, to put it bluntly. People aren't as good as they think they are. So when it comes down to actually recording all your data, seeing your drawdowns, and trading the proper way, people fall short because when they actually go into the real trading world for a prop firm evaluation and not just gambling their own small account, they see that they're no good and the data shows it on a screen instead of them just not recording anything and just saying that they're a good trader. So you guys know what I'm talking about. There's plenty of people out there like that. So anyway, let's go into the actual strategy that I'm going to be using. And the one I chose is probably the most popular strategy on YouTube. And that's the reason I chose it. Another reason is because it has a pretty good win rate. So I should be able to make it so there's not too much of a drawdown, and that way I am going to be able to pass the FTMO trial. And you guys know I already did pass this once and showed it on the channel. This was my previous attempt on it, and I passed it in only a few hours of work. So I just waited for setups, and it was a total of maybe 3 hours of actual trading time, and I passed it by far. So the amount you need to pass it was 52,500, I believe, 52,500. So I passed it by quite a lot more than you actually need it. And I did that just to kind of show that I actually trade. I've shown like one other video of my actual trade just from my actual account, but I also did this on a previous video if you haven't seen that one. But anyway, over to the strategy here that I'm going to be using for this challenge. And it's going to be the simple and profitable Forex scalping strategy. This one was just so popular. let's see how many views it had. I have a screenshot of the actual video, the original. Yeah, 1.8 million views on the original Simple and Profitable Forex Scalping Strategy from Forex Signals TV. So I'm choosing this one because it's extremely popular, so people like it, which is hopefully going to help, to bring traffic to my channel. And also the fact that it has a pretty good win rate, and it's simple, people can follow along with it and understand it. I did all the testing on it myself, since obviously no one else ever shows the real win rate. They just tell you the strategy and never actually show you what the win rate is. So that's one big pet peeve of mine with pretty much every single channel on YouTube related to trading, is they'll show you strategies and they won't even talk about the win rate or show any actual test results. If they do claim a win rate, it's normally just complete bullshit. So that's why I have multiple videos calling out channels for claiming certain win rates, and then I actually go ahead and test their strategy and it has about half the win rate that they actually say it has. So it's just a lot of false information out there. So, one thing that could be noted with this is, if you were to do this as, instead of having a take profit 1 at 1-to-1 risk, where you take half the position off, you can just move the stop to break even and then still target that 2 times risk profit target with your entire position. So you don't take half your position off at 1 times risk. You just move the stop to break even at 1 times risk, then continue to target that second profit target, and you'll actually end up making 4 or 5% more over a series of 100 trades, which is pretty significant based on this test, that is. So, this is just 100 tests, but the guy who made this strategy, or made the video that was very popular with this strategy, this cutie right here, he said that he's been trading it successfully and profitably for years. So we have that, and then we have my testing video, which shows great results. It's trend following, and it essentially, you're getting in on pullbacks and uses decent risk management. So it should be a profitable, good strategy to do this with, and it's extremely popular. So that is the choice I have made. And I can do this with multiple strategies. I can do the free trial as many times as I want. As you can see, I've already done it that other time. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on about it now. I thought this would be a cool thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to actually see this play out. I'm going to get it started here, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think it will be pretty fun for people to follow along with, and we can also talk more about trading for a prop firm. And I know a lot of the people on the channel are interested in doing that, especially ones who might not come from an area where they have a lot of money to be able to trade their own account. So it makes a lot of sense for someone, especially in a third world country, or someone who doesn't make very much money, to not be able to fund their own account. And a prop firm is probably the absolute best way for you to get a large account and make some good money in trading, because realistically, you're not going to make very much trading if you only have a few $1,000s. You need a large account if you do want to make a decent income from trading. And I believe most people, when they get into trading and they're interested in doing this full time, they are wanting to make a living from it. They're not wanting to pull a few $100 a week. They're wanting to pull at least a few $100s per day. So that's the thing. You're going to need a very large account if you do plan on being able to do that and not have high risk on your trades. And again, I just want to reiterate, I wouldn't recommend FTMOs. I think that their standards are a bit too high. Their expectations are a bit too high. And it kind of leads me to believe they might be making more money from people failing their challenge than their actual traders bringing them profits. But that's just speculation. Who knows? But anyway, we will see how this goes. And once again, I'm rambling on. So have a great night. Thanks for watching.